Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
To me, all I know is that I've got to be free from the things you do. It will all come back to you. Break stride, I'm sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. And others. You are listening to Midnight Ramen with Mimic. I hope you all are doing good tonight. If you want to watch this happen live, you can go to twitch.tv/Meltler Original, where not only you can watch this happen live, you can interact in the chat, change how the show goes, etc., etc., etc. Watch the after show. I don't think I'm going to do one of those tonight because no. No. Sadly. Well, this is also weird circumstances, and I'll get to that in a second. But anyways, what was I saying? You can watch the after show, but you can watch this up for when it's on whatever Twitch for 2 weeks, but once it's gone, it's gone. And the edited episodes appear on Thursdays after the episode, but for this one, again, I'll get into a second. But on Thursdays typically, and yes, I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh yeah, on all those episodes appear on YouTube and Spotify. Spotify, you can also find the radio show episodes, which I used to do when I was doing this as a radio show, and it's clean. And it has music linked in the description, and it's really good. Sometimes. Some of the music is really good. Some of it's like, you kind of can get why they didn't make it. You know, the music industry is not easy to make it in these days. Yeah, it probably was like 60 years ago. Probably 60, 70 years ago. Not really now. Not easy. Hell, even today, I wasn't really doing it. I was like kind of doing my own thing, but I know one of the guys that was like playing with a band that was doing a show for an event, and just like, damn, he plays really good, but like, I know, no offense to him, I don't think he's like, it's hard, like he's a session musician, basically, but it's like, man, it sucks. It's tough. It's tough to make it in music. It really is, unless if you're like someone that good at it. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, even like with Gradients too, like, you know, they're touring. I mean, I had my freaking cursor on the X button. Even with that, it's like, you know, not like absolutely like famous, but you know, maybe regional and stuff like that, and small things here and there, small areas. But yeah, Actually, I do wonder how many. I'm not actually gonna pull up their thing, but I'm gonna try to pull up, and I do want to see how many like monthly listeners they have. I can't remember. To be frank, completely frank. Okay. I just couldn't remember. But yeah. Anyhow, also, it's like for monthly listeners too, or stuff like that, I feel like the numbers are definitely like, I don't want to say inflated, but it just doesn't make any sense. Excuse me. Trying to think if there's any other little bit that I'm missing in the opening one. Oh yeah, the reason. Oh, so if you're watching this happen live, this is usually not the day that I do these. Heck, I probably wouldn't even want to do it on this day, but I'm doing an episode today just because I kind of want to get it out of the way, because although I can technically do one on Wednesday, should I? No. Wednesday, technically Thursday. I really shouldn't, because I need the sleep, and I did that 2 weeks ago. Well, 2 episodes ago, and I did not like that. My body hated that. But although I think I was feeling more of like a not a caffeine fatigue, I was getting like a headache, which is like telling me to, like, dude, you need water, and I could not find my water bottle, and it sucked the entire day. But what are you gonna do? And yeah, especially for something that I just kind of don't want that. But let's get into the episode itself. So this episode is more about, like, it's patriotic as hell. Here we got the beer, we got the red, white, and blue. Hell yeah. I don't know why I keep stopping a little bit. I usually don't do that. I just had so many topics I wanted to talk about tonight, but I'm blanking on all of them. You know what? I might as well get into something I do want to talk about with work and stuff like that, but I don't want to, like, dox anyone or whatever. But the past week, and I'm not saying that we've lost a bunch of people or whatever. And the people that we lost before, but like last week, lost one of, like, the longest working people that's been kind of in our department, but not really, but technically, time-wise, that has been there and, like, actually active in the department. And it's crazy to think about. I didn't really get to say goodbye, reasons, stuff like that, or none of us really got to. And, you know, I can see why. But really cool dude. Like, he always there for every person's first day, kind of just because scheduling was that way, but also, like, he was just always there, you know. And, like, I don't want to get too, like, deep and stuff like that and sentimental, and the amount of growth that they've had and things and times and memories and interactions and things that we've had, I'm not going to forget that. And I think of the people that have left, it hit the hardest, but, like, I kind of saw, like, I get why, understandably, but at least it wasn't like, I know. Anyway, but regardless, and it hits even harder too, because, like, you know, both of us have had tenure in the great place of Moorhead / Fargo, North Dakota, you know, Moorhead, Minnesota, Fargo, North Dakota, the FM area. But although we were men of Moorhead, Fargo fellas for life. Ow. That hurt. I was gonna say, I'll miss you, brother, but I'll see you around if I'm up in the area. But yeah. And I don't want to keep it too long, because, like, even just like, there's immense amount of words that I could say, but it would go on for way too long. And also, it's like, I don't think they would want that, you know, super hard gushy thing. But they, like, just know that if they were watching this, like, man, gonna miss you. It sucks. And yeah. Back into the fun stuff. You don't drink to that. Since it's like the 4th of July episode, let's talk about like some fireworks stuff. Because I was thinking about like, do I want to put some like funny firework video in the background? It would be very funny. It would be incredibly funny, like some sound effect. But it's like, nah. Kind of simulate like, oh, people are shooting off fireworks in the background. That'd be kind of funny. That was my thought, but I'm just like, I don't know, and I don't trust that. Like, luckily enough, like with the browser or something like that, I don't get really ads on videos like that, which is nice. But also at the same time, YouTube is whatever. But it's really funny. But it's like really funny when those moments happen. I love doing that on stream when it's like put a bunch of 1-hour videos of complete silence, but randomly interrupted by blank. I think I did it last stream when I was playing games. It was just like, is that the? I think the one that happened the funniest is like, was that the bite of 87? And I'm just like, no, it's this. Like playing along with like character stuff like that. That's hilarious. But no, like with fireworks stuff like that, like I don't know. Like the 4th of July, you get that. Like it makes sense that you're lighting off fireworks, whatever. But when it's like, let's just say February, like, yeah, the sound of it is a little similar to gunshots, but like, you know somehow that it is fireworks. It's like, why the hell are you shooting them off now? It just doesn't make any sense. Or like a random Tuesday or Wednesday at like 9 p.m. It's like, why do you want to? Or like in let's even say July, like for now July, like July 17th at 2 p.m. It's like, why are you shooting off fireworks? Actually, what is July 17th this year? Is that a Thursday? It's a Friday. Okay. I was like, I don't want to be like July's. I feel like that sounds a little ominous and foretelling. That might be something that will happen. That I don't know if that will lead to anything. But someone will probably do it. Odds are. Shoot off a firework at 2 p.m. on July 17th, 2026. But it sucks that in like Minnesota too, we don't have great fireworks. So basically, you have to cross the border to Wisconsin to get the good stuff, because you have to have ones that like shoot up into the air and like explode up there. You can't really get. You just have to have grounded ones. And I don't know what the reason is for it, unless it's like a company or some bullshit like that. But like, I don't know the reason for it. I honestly don't care. I've seen, or I know, have been close to how bad those can, how bad of damage they can do. It's still an explosion. It's still a fiery explosion. Like, brother, I would not want to get caught in, like, I still think about it to this day. There was one time, and it was like when I'm living in Arizona. In Arizona, again, I think I've said this already before, like, some of the best fireworks I've ever seen are down there. So like in Minnesota here, it's like, I've kind of seen it all. Like, well, I've kind of seen it all in the U.S. There's like stuff in like China and like Japan or whatever that's just like fucking wild. I mean, obviously it makes sense in China, because I think in China, because that's where they were first invented and stuff like that. They have a lot of free reign. I don't know. But either way, it's just like the fireworks that, you know, I see now, it's just like, meh, they're cool. But it's more just like, all right, where's the fire going to be? And hoping that there isn't one. yeah. But like back in Arizona, as I was saying, like there was this one year we were by one of the practice fields for spring training, and we were in the Target, and I remember hearing a loud, like a very big boom, like an earthquake, like boom, like obviously, like, I don't want to say a bomb went off, but like technically that's right. I mean, when your firework, when all of your fireworks prematurely go off, yeah, I think that technically counts as a bomb. But yeah, it killed like, I want to say like 5 people. So yeah, that's why I kind of just don't like fireworks. I mean, there's obvious other reasons for veterans and stuff like that. It's like, oh, it can give them PTSD. Like the fires again. Like if I like my reason and stuff like that, it's still an explosion. Pets, I guess. I don't really know if there's any other thing that I could think of off the bat that's like inherently bad, but yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think of like what's some other American stuff. Oh yeah, when I was what was it? When I was a kid too, moved up here, and I don't really like going on the boat that much. You would think like being in Minnesota, I'd like going on the boat. I kind of don't. But like, it's like, it's fun to do every once in a while. Especially, I think now, I feel like I need an experience to be out on a lake with a beer. Although I don't really know I feel like there might be some regulation stuff bullshit like that nowadays. I honestly don't know. But like, fishing is fun to a certain degree. Like I'm more of like a catch release, just like if it does it, it does it. Man, I like eating fish, but like catching it from the lake and then eating that, man, I don't want to know how the what's the metaphor? I'm trying to think here. There's a food. What the fuck is a food metaphor? It's like right on the tip of my tongue. How the fudge is made. Yes. Sure. I think that's right. That's not. But like, I don't want to know how like the process works into that, because like obviously you got to skin it, cook it right, and like, man, food like that, like fish that you got to like pick around, I feel like I just don't like doing. Like chicken is, chicken, like eating like a chicken breast, like that's just annoying. Or that's why I like, was it wings? Not the wings, thighs. Like what people call wings technically, but they're thighs. A little drumstick. Like those are good, but it's like, I don't know. Oh man, ooh, that was a weird burp. I do wonder if it'd actually be a fun experience just go boating with more beer. That'd be fun. Like, tubing is fine too. It's just like I just don't like doing it that often, and plus, like, being out on the lake is just kind of, I just don't know. It's been a while too. So like I can't even remember the last time I went out on the lake. Jesus Christ, I don't even know. It's been a hot minute. Like a very hot minute. And plus, like, yeah, I've just never really been for it. Like, especially if you're trying to not get wet and you're getting wet on the boat, it's like, that is annoying. That is very annoying, actually. Dude, I hate that shit. Ooh. Whoa, I haven't had a out of focus thing in a long time. What the hell was that? Interesting. Yeah, no, I don't know why I did that. Huh. Weird. So, but yeah, like on one hand, boating is really fun. On the other hand, it's like, man, I don't really know if I like. It's something that like I don't mind doing, but also at the same time, it's like I kind of do. It can't get annoying. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I haven't been on a cruise. I nope, haven't. I kind of like no, no. Um, I just don't think I would want to. Like, it would be fun, but like probably do once. But like other than that, no. And plus, like with how weird, I don't want to say weirdly strict, but like how odd like the rules are with those kinds of ships. Like I just I don't fuck with that. It's just not my cup of tea. Oh man, you know. But I remember like a couple members though of like boating and doing stuff like that. So we have like my family. I think on my mom's side, or I can't remember, had like a basically a private dock because they own the land or whatever. So every 4th of July, or not really every 4th of July, but some 4th of July's I remember going to my grandpa's house and then short walk or whatever down the lake and then doing stuff there like fishing, boating, stuff like that. I have good memories with that. Um, and like to say like I don't really I'm not a big fan of like boating stuff like that. I can't say I had a bad like I don't want to say I can't say I had bad memories. It's like can't say it's like they weren't fun, you know. I can't say they weren't fun. uh but like yeah, I think one time I remember I brought one of my friends um down and we were fishing and he caught his hook like on my right ear, like around my head. And then we got it out, or we got some of it out, but we don't know where some of it went. Or like we got like I don't know if we got the hook out or we got the line off and we got some parts of it off, but I don't know where the rest of it went. So I'm like, I'm scared that it's stuck in my head, but like I feel like I've had x-ray scans that they would have shown up. But at the same time too, I don't think it's there. But at the same time too, it might be there. Like it might just be under my skin, like grown over. I don't know. Cause for a while there, afterwards it kind of felt like it. But like can't really see under it, and there wasn't really anything there to nobody even said anything. I've had haircuts and stuff like that. So yeah, weird. And yeah, that was that one was crazy. But also down by the lake is where I kind of had my first beer. I was like, I want to say 12 or 14. No, I was like probably like 12. Let's just say 12. Like 10. Yeah, I was probably 12. I'm guessing. And my dad and my uncle were like, oh, you should try beers. Obviously, it's that thing where it's like, oh, you have your kid try beer to see how gross it is. And of course, I think it was like, I want to say it was Miller Lite. I don't remember what it is. I think it might have been. Or Coors Light, Miller Lite. I don't know. It might have been, actually probably was Coors Light. Because it was blue. I do remember blue. And I spat that out because it sucked. Especially as a kid, because, you have such active taste buds, I guess. But, like, as you get older, they kind of nullify a bit, which is why adults, are more tend to drink and whatever, stuff like that, or accept it, or find that taste. Whereas, like, kids aren't really. And even like drinking in general, it's really about finding what you like and what you don't like. Actually, finding what you like, it's mainly the thing. Because, like, you can find stuff that, like, for my thing, I hate vodka. Like, I've had bad experiences with it. But also at the same time, there are a lot of good stuff that use vodka as, like, a mixer or something like that. Like, I will not lie. And there are good, vodka out. There is good vodka out there. Like, even Fireball. Like, I don't know if I've had Fireball proper, but I've had Gradients actually gave me, like, since a couple of the boys work at, like, a liquor store. I can't remember the exact brand, but it was basically the same thing, but more expensive. And it was so good. It was, like, really, really good. I just can't remember what it's called. But it's the exact same, like, cinnamon whiskey or whatever it is. I honestly don't know what Fireball is up in. Honestly, on God, I really should check. Because I generally do not know. It is whiskey. Okay. I couldn't remember. And that's what I thought. So that makes sense. Cool. But I think. Oh, and I've already, like, talked about it. Like, I've like, the first time I've ever really had an espresso martini was, like, when I was golfing a couple days ago, or, like, on Tuesday of last week. Which, if you're watching this episode, it would have been technically 2 Tuesdays ago. Last episode's Tuesday. But playing golf there, and we like got drinks there. That was, like, the first time I really had one. Like, I'm not a coffee guy, and I haven't really had that, and it was good. And what really sent me over the edge to, like, hey, I should get this. Like, for $1 extra, you could add Bailey's into it. And one of my other coworkers was like, wait, what? It has Bailey's? And we both looked at each other, just, like, knowingly, like, had this, like predator high five, like, ah, shit moment. Because Bailey's is fucking awesome, dude. Like, I love Bailey's. And stuff, like, because, like, they have, like, multiple different flavors, but, like, just Bailey's in general, like, you can mix it with, like, you can make desserts out of it. It's so fun and flexible, but also you can drink it by itself. I don't know why you would want it, but, like, even then it's good. It's just weird and good. I don't know. I think when I was at the apartment, and I have to remember exactly what I did, like Irish cream and stuff like that, but Oh man, I have some good memories with some Irish cream stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I really brought that, you know, that northern voice, that Midwest northern voice. Let's bring that out. You know what? Let's get into some magic packs, eh? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Let's get into some magic packs. So we got 3 packs of Marvel superheroes. I'm going to stop that. Maybe. I opened up the rest of the box on a separate stream of the original box that I had. So I'm like, I might as well just start fresh. You know what? Black Panther starts with a B. Scarlet Witch. Yep. BP, flip it around. It's PB. Peanut butter. Frick. God damn it. The pack doesn't want to open. Alright, that's it. I'm getting me freaking... scissors. I don't like doing this. What the hell happened here? What the fuck is this? Alright. Fine. That's fine. I don't care. The pack did not open well. This one sealed like a motherfucker. Oh, wait, there we go. That one cracked. Not great though, but still, it cracked. You know, you think I should probably open these before, but or at least open the packs before the episode really begins. Nah. I think I did that before, a long time ago, but I kind of stopped doing that just because, to make it more authentic, I guess. Okay, let's do it this way. Get the freaking scissors out of my face. Let's actually get to the good stuff. This guy? Yep. Who the fuck is Reptile? I'm sorry, but who the fuck is Reptile? Obviously, he's probably from oh, he's like a little... That is a monkey man. Robot domination. Truck toss. No, I love tacos. Black Panther, Vanguard. Baron Zemo. Okay, I was wondering how this one worked, and then I saw the episode of Game Nights, and Jimmy ran him. Oh man, this was really making me think. What he does, I should explain. So it's 3 black pips for a human noble villain. Whenever you cast a black spell from your hand, Baron Helma Zemo connives, and he has Boast. Whenever any number of black cards from your graveyard with 15 or more, exile any number of black cards with 15 or more black mana symbols among their mana cost. Copy those exiled spells. You may cast up to 3 copies without paying their mana cost. So pretty freaking sweet. Kingpin, some Enforcers, and a Swamp. Even with Baron Zemo, what I want to check on it is if you can make 3 copies at once, or if it's 3 copies of a copy of 3 individual spells, which I think that's probably what it means. Or you could probably do 3 of the same one if you did 3. Whatever. Let me get to... Hey, let me get to this. Ooh, swords. Okay, swordsman I actually do know. Kind of. Iron Fist, living weapon. Spider-Woman, secret agent. Ooh, full art alt art Spider-Man. Nice. I kind of like that one. No One Dies is his little... Ooh, Scarlet Witch. Ooh, nice. She is 2 in a red for a mutant warlock hero. Is she though? Instant and sorcery spells you cast with mana value 4 or greater costs X less to cast, where X is the Scarlet Witch's power. Pretty fun. Then we got Dark Deeds as the foil. And then a foil Avengers hanger. And now, the last pack. Let's skip to Delu. Oh, we got a Blazing Crescendo altar. That's pretty nice. We got Black Widow, Double Agent. White Tiger. My computer went like a little, like, started revving up. Sorry about that. Speedball. Yeah, Speedball. You know what Speedball? You think like, oh, who's Speedball? Now Speedball can hang. He can hang though. He's not that prevalent, but he can hang. He can he does. I think he deserves to be in the set. Luke Cage, and we got Thunderbolt's Conspiracy. 3 and a black for an enchantment with flash, and whenever a villain you control dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a finale counter on it. That creature is a hero in addition to its other types. And then we got a foil Knight of... Man, even I don't even fucking know what that says. Hell's Kitchen for the land. And yeah. I hate when this happens. Actually, am I gonna edit that out? I don't even remember if I'll edit that out. It's minimally edited, and if it does happen to get edited, great. If it doesn't, great. I'm trying to think if there was any other like at the lake times. Oh yeah, you know what? Speaking like when there's one time, we did like one of the 4th of July things at my like grandparents' house down by the lake, and it's weird because technically that's north of here, but whatever. It's weird that you say down by the lake, even though technically you go north, which would be up. Which is not right. It would be... I mean, yeah, you are going north, which would mean up. Whatever. Go down by the lake. But, no, on TV, there was the hot dog eating competition. And this was around the time that Kobayashi was big. And I think, what's his name? Joey Chestnut was also pretty prevalent too, but not... I think he was off. Or something. Because, like, I don't remember really seeing him during, like, the period that Kobayashi was around. I think he was there, but he just wasn't there. I don't really know. Didn't seem like it. But even so, it's like... competitive eating like that, I don't know how they're able to eat that much. And, like, the way that they do it is kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. You're not going to believe this. Oh my god, I just realized something. I just realized that this whole room, I'm like slightly off axis, I feel like. And it's annoying me right now. I gotta get the worms out of my skin. That's what it's telling me. No. But, like, it's great. Like, I don't know. How do you train? How do you even train for that? I mean, there's ways to do it, but, like, how does your body physically prepare for, like, 61 hot dogs? 61 full-size hot dogs to go into your digestive system and you not, like, exploding. How does it manage that? You know what I'm saying? and you're also like drinking water and stuff like that to make it easier. How do you manage that? How does your body manage to do that? Are you just like crapping yourself while you're doing it? Like, what's the thought process? And like, I kind of want to know what he does, like what they do after the fact, because you just know they're like basically those things are probably coming out not digested at all. You're getting like a mush of like hot dog mush at that point. Like you can like if you were an evil like corporation villain, you probably just take the hot dogs from the ass and call them ass dogs. You know what? I'm not calling this episode ass dogs. Although that was very funny, I'm not calling them that. But like, imagine it's like you're basically making what's that like pink sludge or whatever the that they use in like chicken nugget meat, like McDonald's chicken nugget meat. I can't remember. Pink sludge, I think that's what it's called. But it's like it's that it's that from an ass. Poop from a butt, shit from an ass. But pun intended, all of that is hot dog, just recycled hot dog. All of it's a tight circle. It's a tight circle. All it goes into one end, out the other, goes into one end, out the other. You know? That's the life of a cycle dog. You know what? It wouldn't be an ass dog, it would be a cycle dog. I think. A dog bike? You know, brainstorm. I could brainstorm this on for a long time, but is there anyone that I think that would work though? I don't think there is. I'm freezing. I'm just realizing it now. It's like, yeah, I don't want to call this ass dogs because it's the 4th of July episode. Yeah, that's going to fuck my search whatever thing. Yeah, cool. I actually thought about it too. So I was watching another video now of another magic creator that's also from Minnesota. And they were doing going into Moxfield and testing a handout. It's like, wait a minute. That's exactly what I did with Deck Tech speedruns. I honestly think I should bring those back. Honestly, I watched it and I'm like, you're making me think. Because those videos were pretty low effort. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, all I really have to do is speak on it for like 10 minutes. Maybe add some music and call it good. And it's just like, yeah. Actually, but I think what I would probably do now, after the fact, like I'd probably be like, oh, go watch the other ones, but like tie it to a different channel. I'd have to, again, another thing I'd have to look into, which you probably won't do. It's like, oh, how can I tie episodes that I've already made into a new one? Because like I have way too many fucking magic decks. Like there's stuff like right here, fucking whole thing in here, like in this thing below, like this. There's like a white little thing. I don't want to like tilt the camera, but there's like a whole like 2 drawers of completed one. Actually no, one completed one. I think there's some other stuff here and there, but yeah. A lot of magic decks, and I have like a little like carry bin like full of decks that are built, that are fully done. Although some of them I think need to be like changed out, some cards here and there, but like on the whole, finished decks. I have like about, actually, let's you know what? As much as I don't want to talk about Magic again, let's go check my Mox field. Fucking why not? Let's go check my Mox field. I don't know if I've been on it for a while. My decks, 98's not technically correct. 63 Magic decks. So yeah, apparently I made a lot of these. And honestly, like some of the ones I did back in the day, or some of the videos I made back in the day, some of them I think were still pretty good. Although others I'm not really sure. Excuse me. Like, and I think there's like a merit to some of these that are like, some are different, some are like, oh, how do you do this one? I feel like one that I might end up doing, if like Juiced Up Energy Boys, this one was pretty funny. Because this was obviously centered around like energy stuff. And it's crazy that it's under $100, but which makes it kind of budget, but even so. Yeah. I'm gonna get off of that. Yeah, I'm not beating the Watsy Simp allegations. I swear to God, I'm not beating them. Not right now. Could be worse though. Could be Game Studios right about now, because holy moly. Especially Xbox and PlayStation. Well, also too, it's that damn RAM shortage, you know? It's the damn RAM shortage, and they just know, oh, if we start making them now, it'll be over. It's like, dude, we need this. Make RAM, make RAM for people, make RAM, make GPUs again, you know? We need those. As a constant reminder, still have to fix my girlfriend's computer, because technically we get it starting, but even then, it was a huge pain in the ass to make it go. Like, oh, man, it's so annoying. So annoying, I can't remember how to... I did it once. This rig has not fucked up yet. And I've added multiple times, so I don't know how it hasn't fucked up yet. But knock on wood, it doesn't. And I love this computer. I love my pewter. It does cool things for me. I got a lot of terabytes. A couple terabytes, but that's all right. Oh, I'm definitely feeling it. And like, yeah, after this episode, I'm honestly just gonna go off, because like, Mr. Krabs, I'm not feeling it. Plus, I need to get to bed. Even fireworks. The worst thing too is when people just shoot them off at just the stupidest times. Like, I've already said, like, oh, on a random day, whatever. But no, like, fucking like midnight, 1 a.m., 1 p.m. That's annoying. So fucking annoying. Like, 11, you're pushing it. Midnight, it's like, dude, what are you doing? 1 and onward, it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing at that point? Oh, man. I have the syndrome of shutting my eyes, because when you know it, I'm tired because I've had a long day. And that's kind of why I'm filming this early, because, like, dog. Yeah. This next week is going to be a lot. A lot. I already know it. But It's gonna be fun. Hopefully. I give like the blankets like I'm dead inside stare. Oh, yeah. I just don't know. Oh, actually, that was pretty nice. Ooh, ouch. That actually did hurt. Stretch. Did you know fortune cookies are not actually Chinese or an American invention? Trying to think if there's like any patriotic, like, not like, oh, overtly patriotic, but like, oh, you know, they mention it or whatever. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also very tired. I haven't had one of these episodes in a while where it was, starting to doze off a little bit. God, it's been so long since that I've had one. Is there something? Ouch. I'm trying to feel if there's something on my back now. Well, I'm getting so sidetracked and other stuff that I shouldn't be really focusing on. America. Fuck yeah. I would, in terms of food, actually, watermelon's an all timer. I feel. Watermelon, you do have to do quite a bit of prep work to make it really fun to eat and edible. But also at the same time, it's like, it's a fruit, I guess. Let me think of like food that's like ribs. Oh, man, yeah, that's a thing. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. I need to like keep myself energized, ready to go for this episode. I am only in the last 10 minutes. What the fuck? Oh. Try to think if there's anything else that I really want to talk about. It's like watermelon I already talked about. It's like, oh, that's pretty good. Obviously hot dogs. I think hot dogs are the way to go. Hot dogs are the way to go. That is like the ultimate like 4th of July food too. Like it's super American. Obviously it's like shoot filled with processed meats. But it's like, there's a reason why they held the hot dog eating contest on the 4th. It just kind of feels right. If the boot fits. Yeah. Trying to think of another one. It's corn. I feel like a bomb pop. Bomb pops, yeah. Like when Mountain Dew made that summer freeze. Oh my god, that stuff was so good. It was so good. But like, and it was like super blue, which made no sense. But also at the same time, I'm like, man, whatever. So cool. I kind of want to end the episode early. What the fuck? No. No. Wait. So, you guys like food and stuff? I'm trying to think if there's any other like summertime food. I mean, beer, but that's like an all-time food. don't really know if there's anything I can think of in that term. I haven't even tried yeah, it really depends. Like again, going back to like the alcohol thing, it's like it really depends what kind of beer you're into. Like I rep a lot of Kona Big Wave because like I love it. But I don't know. It's nice that it's not the most like popular one, but it's like it is popular. It's not really like on the media really emphasize. Well, it kind of is though. It kind of is though. Like it's just good. It's a pale ale, but man, is it good. I don't know what they put in that drink, but it's pretty nice. Sausage, egg, and cheese. You know you love it. God, I got 5 minutes left to go. I got 5 more minutes to stall the sun. This pod. I legit have not had one of these episodes in a long time. It's so... Oh my gosh. I'm tired. It's almost like on the verge of sleeping. I spent all of my Americanism in the front. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what's actually pretty good? I could talk about this for a little bit longer now that I'm thinking about it. And I just thought about it. It's something that I wanted to talk about like last episode, but I thought about it's like I should do it for this episode. The World Cup is going on right now, and America's the host. I think the US and Canada a little bit are, but like the US is mainly the host. And it's great to see people from like other countries like Japan, South Africa, and especially Europe being like realizing like it's pretty fucking sweet here. Like, man, we honestly have it made pretty nice. I mean, you know, there's bad things here and there, but like it's pretty freaking sweet. I love videos where it's mainly Europeans that are like posting a lot of videos that you see because they speak a lot of English. But it's like them for the first time ever seeing like a gallon of milk and watching their heads explode is always the funnest shit. Because they're like, man, why is serving sizes and stuff so here? Or like going to a restaurant and getting free refills. Like, it's a revolutionary thing. It's not like a revolutionary thing here in America, but like in other countries, they don't do that. So like when they come over, it's just like, what? I can get a refill for free? And obviously for not like most stuff, for like some stuff, like specialty soda or whatever, but like fountain drinks, stuff like that, it's like, you know, it's so funny to watch when people see that and like some of the food be like, damn, this is good. Except for what? Sweden or Norway or somewhere in the Netherlands. I don't fucking know. But one of their teams basically shipped over a shit ton of like food from their country. And I honestly get why, because they want to have a diet that still maintains that they're what they're doing and they're not having any variables in their game and chef and whatever. But it's like, you guys are here to experience culture. So are you saying that you guys aren't cultured or not willing to experiment with that? It's like, so if we go to you guys' country, we just got to eat hamburgers and bullshit all the time. It's like, what are you talking about, man? Although, yeah, that probably will happen. But, you know. But with how divided, you know, like, especially the U.S. and, you know, how other relations with the other parts of the world have been, it's so cool and nice to see, like, people, like, coming together, like, fucking like, people in Scotland, like, taking over Boston and, like, huge crowds and, like, you see cops are, like, playing, or, like, bouncing ball, like, you know, doing, like, the juggling, you know, soccer balls. It's so fun and cool, and it's all in good heart. It's like, Boston running out of beer is hilarious. Or like bars running out of and Boston running out of beer is hilarious. Let's get them in a drinking competition with the Wisconsin boys. That's gonna be something fucked up. They're gonna go on a bender. We know it's not gonna be good. But if we point in the right direction, England will be gone. Just saying, it might happen. If we band together, Scotland, Wisconsinites, and just people that are blindly pointing them in the right direction, we can get rid of them. Yeah, but the weird rival hatred that the Australians have for the US, that's weird. It's like, okay, cool. You scored on yourself. You basically scored on yourself. It's like, am I missing something? I'm not, like, America knows, like, we do not have the best team. Like, if we win games, fuck yeah, dude. But are we gonna win the World Cup? Probably not. And it's also funny too, because like some stadiums are, sponsored or whatever, so they have to basically just say like a certain, they have to like basically block it out or stuff like that because they're so particular in their sponsorships. So that's pretty funny. I think there's like the one in California, like Levi Stadium or Field. Like, I think they just had to call it Field or some bullshit. It's pretty funny. Anyways. And yeah, that's the American spirit. It's like, hey, we may not all agree on lots of things. And that's the whole spirit of the 4th of July. Like, yeah, it's about the independence of our nation. It is about the independence of our nation. But the brotherhood of man. Like, we may not agree on all things here and there. But we all love to party. And we all love, socializing and doing fun stuff together. And that's pretty cool. So, let's end the episode here. If you want to watch this, go to twitch.tv/Meltdown Original, where not only can watch the episode live, you can interact in chat, and potentially change how the show goes. Watch the after show. Not tonight though, because I just can't. I just really can't. Like, I can't believe I didn't just like pass out during this, because I've had days or whatever episodes where I'm just like, I don't know how I'm doing this. But then again, I'm not drinking a caffeinated drink, which is, on purpose. Even I think last 2 episodes ago, that was kind of the purpose. It's not to drink something like caffeinated. So that. God, that corner just scared me. I thought it was like a freaking like pants or some bullshit. Like monster. Like the tickle monster. The tickle monster. She'll tick. Oh, mon. Just kidding. I'm not gonna invoke the name. Not now. Okay, you go to YouTube, interact, chat, change it, go show. Once it's gone off of Twitch, it's gone. But you can watch every single episode on YouTube, starting from episode 100 on Spotify, and the radio show is also on Spotify, which is what I used to do this as a radio show. And it's weird too, like also with this one, how am I not as like tired as that? Actually, no, I've had episodes where I was like on and doing it, where I was like kind of doing this in general. I was like kind of more focusing on the thought rather than like actually visibly of what it looks like. But even so, I can't believe I really didn't have, well, then again, I was younger. Then again, I was like 21 or 22 or whatever the hell doing those shows. So, yeah. Yeah, like 20. Yeah, I was like 21. Holy shit. Most of those. Yeah. Huh. Didn't really think about that. Strange. Wait, because did I start? Yes. Okay, so I started. Huh. Yes, I started in 2019 into 2020, then 2020 into 2020. Yeah. Why? So I was 21 and then 22 when I did it as a radio show. Crazy to think about. But there's music in the links to those descriptions that you can listen to the playlist of them, of each episode as you're going along, or you can just listen to that, whatever, the playlist. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you to Grains for the use of the song "Used to It" off the album The Call. I know they're like, I want to go to one of their shows, but I just really haven't had the time to really do it. I mean, time, yes, I probably could have, but like stuff to like me on my end being able to do stuff, it's like, man, this sucks. But whatever. Thank you guys for listening, watching, doing what you do, and all the other stuff. Hey, cool. But as I look at the time right now, it is not midnight here anymore, but it is midnight somewhere else. So until it becomes midnight here once again, I will see you later. But until then, bye-bye.